Hey everyone, it's Cool Kid, back again for another One Piece chapter review, chapter 1028. So, if you haven't read this chapter, let's just say it gets weird, okay? It just gets weird. That's all I'll say for the people who haven't read this chapter. So, yeah, let's get into the chapter review. So, usually, I start with the cover page, of course. So, yeah, this cover page, well, it isn't a real request like we usually get, but we got a full color page spread, or full cover color page spread, whatever. But, with this color page spread, we got one side, Usopp, the other side, Nami, playing video games, and we see an image of, the rest of the Straw Hats just all, being different video game characters. Like, actually, I guess before discussing, what video game characters the other Straw Hats going to be, I do like how, on one side we got Usopp with his, headset and goggles. It looks kind of steampunky, which actually probably wouldn't mind having one of those. And we also got Nami's, which is, very much in the style of the, the cat ear headphones that I've been seeing for a while in recent times. And actually, that one also looks pretty nice. I probably wouldn't mind wearing that, even though I know the mic on that thing would be kind of crap. So, yeah, but just something cool that I thought to mention. But going to the other Straw Hats that we see in the cover page. And now all the rest of the Straw Hats are supposed to represent, from what I can understand, different video game characters. Like, we got Luffy being Ken, which we all know that Ken is the superior Shoto character. I mean, no, Ryu, just play Ken, okay? Just play Ken. There's no better Shoto character. I mean, there probably is, but there's no way you're telling me that Ryu is better than Ken, okay? After that, so let's see. We got Zoro as, obviously, Link from Legend of Zelda. Yeah! Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Legend of Zoro. Ooh, actually, that actually sounds like a pretty cool, like, mod of someone if they did that for a Zelda game. But, it's cool, Zelda. I mean, I like Zelda, so I appreciate the reference. I mean, freaking God, look at this damn, Majora's Mask shirt. God. Actually, speaking of that, this was purely coincidental that I'm wearing this, and, we got Zoro being representing Legend of Zelda. I just wore this because, honestly, it's, spooky month, Halloween season. I thought, Majora's Mask is Halloween enough, right? So, yeah, that's the only reason. Let's see, who else? We got Frankie as Donkey Kong, which, I do like to say that, if Frankie had to be represented by any one of the Kongs or, any of the Donkey Kong characters, I feel like the only correct answer would be Funky Kong. Well, that's not what Funky Kong would do, but, I feel like Funky Kong's the only right choice with this. Like, come on. Frankie, Funky Kong, it just makes sense to me, alright? But yeah, Frankie as Donkey Kong. We also got Robin there as Morgana or Morgana. I always forget how to pronounce, her name from Darkstalkers, which, I mean, I'll be real with you. One, she's more well known for, her appearances in the, versus fighting games than literally her own game. And also, too, she's probably the best girl in Darkstalkers. I mean, well, I don't know. Like, out of all the ones that immediately come to mind, like, yeah, she's probably the she's probably the best one out of all the girls in Dark Side. Well, there is Lilith. You know what? You know what? This is not the discussion for that. Just wanted to bring that up. Let's see, who else? I mean, the rest of the Straw Hats are definitely, well, video game characters. I just can't put my mind to them. Like, let's see, we got Brooke, who I can't tell for sure, but like the closest thing I can think of to me is like Kid Dracula. I don't know if I was going for that reference, but like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm like the few 10 people who played Kid Dracula before. That's a lie. I just watched a YouTube video on it. Let's see, who else? I guess we got Chopper, who I have no idea what Chopper is supposed to be, but I don't know. For me, Chopper's costume, like, I guess it kind of reminds me of like Gon from Tekken 3. Like I don't know if you guys played Tekken 3, but there was a secret guest star fighter in Tekken 3. Its name is, or his or whatever's name is, Gon, and Gon comes from a manga, not from Hunter x Hunter, but comes from this manga called Gon. And if you haven't read it, it's super weird. Where it's like you got this cartoony looking dinosaur right next to these super realistic animals. Like, it really is a juxtaposition. And you know, I've always wanted to read that manga, but it, like, just from images I've seen, it's super weird with the cartoon animal and the really realistic animals. So you know, that's just what Chopper immediately reminds me of. Let's see, we got Sanji, who is, I know, 100% representing some kind of shooter franchise. Can't tell you what specifically. Maybe Master Chief. Honestly, the costume he's wearing is kind of reminding me of, like, you know, the ones from Killzone. I've never played Killzone, but I've always, that's been like the only, that's like one of the few shooters I've been meaning to play. And also the rebooted Doom games, I need to play that. So yeah, that's what's immediately for me coming to mind. And then we got Jimbei, who I have honestly no clue what's he supposed to be. I mean, he's got like, you know, like his clothing is very how was it, like a size too big for him. He's got overalls and a weird hat. Wait a minute, overalls, a weird hat, a hat that has a J for Jimbei. Oh my God! Wait, don't tell me. I don't know about this for sure, but I think Jimbei is supposed to be Mario. Oh my God! If it's Mario, yeah, it's a me, Jimbei, played by Chris Pratt. Hey man, I'm still, you gotta still run that meme for a while now, because you can't forget about, you know, the casting call for, not the, yeah, but you know, the revealed roles for the actors for the Mario movie, which I still think, I still have to see a trailer to see how I feel about the voices and voice actors, but just from initial appearance, I just feel like it's like, okay, Illuminations, we gotta get a bunch of, you know, famous actors to do these characters. Doesn't matter if they fit the role per se, no, but who cares? Yeah, but I think that's pretty much everything that I gotta say for this cover page. I know I talked about this for a while, like, oh my God, I already talked about this for 9 minutes, oh my God, but, you know, this is just me. I just, like, before I leave, I just like to think that, you know, this is because the final DLC character for Smash Bros. Ultimate is coming out, and, you know, everything with Direct, so I don't know if that was a coincidence or if it was something, which, you know, I haven't done a video about, you know, it, but actually, I think I might do a, you know, a Smash Ultimate discussion video sometime soon, but yeah, Soros and Smash, woo, yeah, just want to say that, freaking love Sora. I thank God did not make that bet, or I would have had to buy someone a game. But yeah. Back to it. I like to think Oda is, doing this for, the end of Smash Ultimate. If not, this is all just a coincidence. I know it felt like, okay, I'm on a cover page with a bunch of video game character lookalikes. So, and they're this Straw Hat. Here you go. I mean, either way, it's still a cool cover page with, famous character of Ken, Morgana, and Zelda, played by Link. Let me see what else I could say about it. I mean, seriously, if Brooke is supposed to be Kid Dracula, I'm just really surprised that he chose Kid Dracula for Brooke, but whatever. Yeah, pretty cool cover page. I've talked about this long enough. I know when I'm going to be doing the live reaction to the chapter with the Runaway Warlords, I know for a fact that I am probably going to spend way too much time on this. So yeah, let's do what we usually do after look at the cover page. Get to the chapter itself. So the chapter starts off at the visitors reception room / the room that CP0 is at. So we got one of the CP0 guys being like, "Do you think I'm lying?" And over on the Dendamushi, it's like, "I didn't say it like that." And the other one's like, a dragon other than Kaido appeared right in front of us. It definitely matches the devil fruit that Vegapunk made, and it's fighting with Straw Hat Luffy against Kaido. And the mysterious person over the Dendamushi line is being like, "It makes no difference to us. Just let the pirates take out each other." And then the other one's like, "So, why did you call?" And this mysterious one's like, "Well, we have orders from above. It's unlikely that in the unlikely case that Kaido is defeated, it's been decided that the world government will annex the independence of Wano. Ships are already on their way. But how likely is it that they'll be needed?" So, before continuing on, we do see a shot of, a bunch of ships heading towards Wano. But the interesting thing about these ships is they don't look like marine ships. Like, not at all. Not even kind of. Like, I mean, they're obviously ship-based, but they don't look like the, standard marine ship we've seen in the series. So, we got a bunch of ships, so, is it possible that the Marines aren't even coming to Wano in the first place? But who would that be? I just thought. SSG. Oh. Okay. That could actually be a theory, but let's wait for that and get back to the chapter where one of the CP guys is saying, "Well, I basically stooped down to the pirates' level," and we get a number of the pre-battle, which was 30,000 to 5,400 to now, which is currently 12,000 to 8,000. 12,000 for the Beast Pirates, 8,000 for the Rebellion, which is actually pretty good. They're above halfway of the Beast Pirates, so it's not that bad. And they're being honestly, this skirmish has been happening, but the odds of them, being Kaido, I can't even picture that. And then the other one line's like, "Neither can I. I await your report." And there's one more order. And we do see a shot with this mysterious person. And we also see in the background Stussy and Kaku just asleep. I love that. But he's like, "There's one more order. It concerns with the Straw Hats. Capture Nico Robin." And we reveal the person on the other line is Rob Lucci. Oh my god. Actually, wait. It doesn't mention, it's got the whole thing where it's world government agent, Cyberpol Zero, Rob Lucci. It doesn't mention, if they have a rank or something. Sorry, guys. Rob Lucci's like, oh yeah, I'm the top of CP0. I mean, there's gotta be like, I feel like I feel like everyone we've like seen in the mask so far are, I guess, would be ranked above them. But hey, who knows? Who knows? But seriously, forget if Lucci turns out to be like, one of like the, top fighters. Like, oh yeah, he's the top third or second or something like that. That would be crazy. I'm in top first. But yeah, we got Rob Lucci saying that no matter how this ends, the significance of that woman's presence among these pirates cannot be understated. And we see a scene, well, not see a scene, but yeah, we jump to with Brooke and Robin, and a bunch of beast pirates are being like, oh, it's Nico Robin, Caesar! And freaking Brooke taking out his, I forget what's his sword's name, but yeah, he's just swinging his sword, taking out beast pirates, and we got like Robin being like, oh, you're so dependable, Brooke. And Brooke's like, yo ho 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 ho, praise me like that, we'll go straight ahead. And, and we got the other person on the line with the CP0 being like, we'll see to that. So, yeah, I guess that really ends that with, CP0. So, yeah, it looks like CP0 is finally going to be doing something soon, because for a long while, I mean, we knew CP0 was going to do something. Like, I feel like we all knew they were going to do something, like maybe towards the end of the arc, but it looks like they might be moving sooner, with especially Rob Lucci saying like, yeah, it's from the orders above to, they want us to, take Nico Robin, which is kind of something that's happening. I do see kind of the similarities with this and, Eni's Lobby, with the whole thing with, Rob Lucci, being one of the Cyberpunk members again. But I mean, Nico Robin is a very, very important, character. And a lot of people kind of forget about that because, she can read one of the poneglyphs. And that, not just any of the poneglyphs, the row poneglyphs that lead, if you get all four of them, they lead you to Laugh-Tale. Wait, yeah, they lead you to Laugh-Tale. And obviously, while I don't know I don't remember if it was mentioned anything in Kaido's crew specifically. I also don't know anything about Blackbeard or Shanks' crew, but we do know Big Mom. She has no one in her crew that can read poneglyphs. Well, obviously Pudding. She's hoping Pudding can open her third eye, but Pudding can't open her third eye. Freaking Big Mom has no way of reading the row poneglyphs. So someone who can read the row poneglyphs are very important, very wanted by, not just pirates, but Marines themselves. Which, actually, to stop there, he does mention orders from high above. So, could he be talking about the Gorosei or Im-sama? I mean, that also brings into question that, does, like CP0 know about Im-sama? I mean, maybe. I feel like they gotta. But whatever. Continuing on with the chapter, we go, to Onigashima above the sky. And we got Momonosuke being like, Yamato, these clouds won't come. And the narrator is like, the flower capital is only 5 minutes away until it drops out of the sky. But back to Momonosuke's being like, Yamato, the clouds won't come out. How could you be so cold-hearted and abandoning me? No, I mustn't lose myself. I must be strong. I can do this. I have to do this. Come forth, flame clouds, come. And we do see like tiny little, flame clouds. He can pop out, but nothing really big. He's like, oh, God damn it. If I can't do this, countless people will die. Dropping is unthinkable. This oversized bomb must not go out. And then we cut to Yamato, who is, literally climbing up the side of Onigashima, and she's currently in her hybrid form. And we get, I guess, a little flashback being like, listen, Momonosuke, I'm heading back up to the Skull Dome. I might be able to minimize the potential destruction. And she explains that all those countless explosive devices are kept in the basement of the giant armory. Wait, wasn't La in the basement? And whatever. But yeah, continuing on. If I don't do something about them now, then the number of casualties will exponentially be higher than should the worst happen. And then, she leaves back up, and Momonosuke's like, wait, Yamato, do you intend to leave me here? And then, Yamato finally, after climbing up the side of Onigashima, finally gets on to some flattish ground and starts, dashing right away and being like, I'm counting on you, Momonosuke. I know you can do it. And we see, finally, Yamato in his full zone form. Actually, yeah, we haven't seen Yamato in the full zone form. I mean, I was going to say something like we haven't seen all the mythical zones so far in the story go, full zone, but actually, now I think about it, yeah, that has happened, so I can't pull that excuse out. But yeah, we got Yamato in the full zone of the, I'm being honest, I forgot what the devil fruit was called. Let me pull this up. The Okuchi no Maki. Hopefully I'll remember that next time. Yeah, but the Okuchi no Maki full zone form. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, kind of expected what it'll look like. It's a freaking big wolf with it still has the horns. That's very interesting. Huh. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Oh, also we do also see some of Law's crew, which how the heck did the Heart Pirates get out? Because I remember them distinctly not going on freaking Momonosuke. I remember that very distinctly. So how the heck did freaking they get up on top of Onigashima? I honestly have no freaking clue. Okay, I just don't get it. And I guess one of them's like, whoa, that's a huge wolf. It's a cool scene, and after that, well, that really ends that there. Well, I'll talk about Yamato later. You're still doing well. Still doing well. But, yeah, then we go to the dome floor where we go with the fight with Queen versus Sanji. And, we got Queen throwing a bunch of attacks. And Queen's like, oh, it's unstoppable, isn't it? My flying pan, which I think he's talking about his robotic arms dealio. Yeah, my flying pan. Oh wait, I thought I saw something. A frying pan like a giant pan. I just had to throw that out there. Actually, I wonder how this will translate this. But yeah, attacks keep coming from Queen, and Sanji's, either trying to block them or dodge them out of the way. And then we got Queen being like, yeah, get serious and use it already. Use your freaking Germa 66 raid suit. And he freaking punches Sanji and knocks him up to a wall. And then we got freaking Chopper, who I don't know if he's still in baby user mode. So I'm going to be like, Chopper! Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, we got Queen being like, you used it against King earlier, so you vanished through thin air. That must be thanks to Jedge's tech, right? And then Sanji's just thinking to himself, okay, yeah, there is something most definitely up with my body. He's like, hurry and put it on, then smoke. And Sanji's like, oh, hey, don't you dare call me that. You don't understand what happens between me and my family. And no, they aren't even my family. So I'm not wearing their damn crappy suit. And then Queen charges a laser and does Black Coffee. And then, it hits Sanji. Well, not actually. Sanji is able to dodge out of the way. And Sanji does Jumbo Jimbei, boom, cut, grill shot, and hits Queen dead on. Yeah, it's Queen dead on. And ooh, actually, Queen does have a couple of burn marks. Actually, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Queen gets a couple of burn marks, and bam, he gets slammed a little bit back, and he suddenly transforms into his zone form. Yeah, he transformed into his full zone form, which kind of threw me off a little bit. Well, actually, I read the spoilers, so it didn't throw me off. But if I didn't, it would kind of confuse me. It's like, huh? Why would it go, full zone? But yeah, and he's like, that kick was impressive. And Sanji's like, oh my god, there must be something else I can do. His dinosaur skin is incredibly tough. And he's like, fine, if that's how you want to do it, I'll show you the true, unaltered power of a dinosaur. And we just see him, just standing as a brachiosaurus, just stretching out his, let's say, neck and tail, and he's like, beast, sovereign beast that ruled the world for hundreds of years. And then the beast parts are being like, oh my god, it's the true power of an ancient beast. And then literally, my Queen's like, Brachiosaur, hiss. And then we just see literally like Queen's head, neck and tail detached, or well, it's not like that, because it's kind of weird, because from how it looks, it's like when they detach, both the neck and the tail all become one being. It's so freaking weird. I don't know how the hell to explain it. They just literally get just detached from the damn body. And, everyone from, the samurai forces are being like, what the fucking hell? And, freaking everyone, everyone's just straight up doing the, the Enel face, you know which one I'm talking about. Everyone's surprised. Even Marco, I honestly thought, well, maybe Marco probably wouldn't have known about it, but yeah. There's just, Queen is just showing off some goddamn freaky shit. He is a mad scientist, so I'm pretty sure if I was a mad scientist, I would understand his reasonings. But whatever. Yeah, he literally just freaking with his new snake neck tail body just wrap around Sanji. And he's like, oh, you were careless. This serpent form is the natural brachio form, the true natural form of a brachiosaurus. And Sanji's like, wait a minute, how the hell was that even supposed to work? Obviously not. It's the same shit Sasaki throughout, being like, oh yeah, this is the true natural power of a Triceratops helicopter form. So, I guess that's the thing with the Brachiosaurus. He's like, no one's ever escaped my brachio hold. And oh my god, dude, this is just so freaking weird. I don't understand the damn reasoning, Queen. But brachio hold does definitely sound like a wrestling move. I won't deny that. But he explains that tons of Artemis hockey masters had their bones crushed under this pressure, their innards damaged beyond repair. This disappointing performance from Judge's son. If you show me your capabilities, Judge, I might let you go. And Sanji's like, I refuse. And then we got Queen being like, look over there. Look at my totally normal Brachiosaurus body. Those legs have a little bit more than shed skin. But I am a scientist, of course. With the mad variety. He's being like, I equate brachio launchers to my torso. Soon as I mention them, they'll take aim and blow you too. And then literally the rockets from Queen's body straight up freaking shoots at him. And he's like, Queen Samba, not yet, you damn thing. Listen, you goddamn stupid idiots. I wasn't referring them to you. I was just telling him how I used the brachio launcher. And then, boom, the freaking thing shoots out again. God, this is, yeah. This is so stupid. God damn it, Queen. Well, I don't understand your mad scientist reasoning. But, after, I guess, his own barrage of missiles, he lets go of freaking Sanji on the ground. He's like, forget it. He's good as dead. I crushed him with my body. Freaking Chopper's reacting like, whoa, Sanji, are you okay? He's like, yeah, it's 6, but I could still move a little. And he's freaking, you can just see from his body, it's been, crushed and bent and, well, yeah, Sanji says it's like, not Sanji, but Chopper says it's creepy. Are you a zombie? All your freaking bones in your body is broken. So, yeah, he gets his body broken. And, like, in the next panel, we just see him being like, they're all back together. What the hell's up with my body? And he, thinks back to the moment with specifically, him punching one of his brothers and it, hurting him more than his brothers. He's like, wait a minute, don't tell me I've awakened the same ability as they have. And Queen's like, oh, damn brat. Well, hey, at least back to normal. And Chopper is like, hey, look out, Sanji. And freaking Queen, thank God I have my lovely Zangetsu. Even though this is Bleach and not, One Piece. I mean, this is One Piece. This is Bleach. But you know what I mean. He swings his sword at Sanji and the blade just freaking breaks. Freaking God. Sanji's like, man, this sucks. I don't want to be a monster too. And Queen's just like, what the hell? And the chapter ends. So, I guess that's really it. We have a break next week. So yeah, we have a break next week. Actually, it's probably perfect time for me to do my Halloween Black Clover review because too lazy to make anything else. Well, it's not that I'm lazy. I always don't plan this kind of shit ahead of time. I always forget plan ahead for a Halloween video. So, doing a Black Clover video makes sense. Right, yeah. But I guess to discuss about the chapter, I don't know. I haven't looked at anyone's chapters reviews yet, but I'm having a feeling people are going to talk more about Sanji and his newfound powers instead of literally Queen's freak abomination of goddamn, this is a part of nature. And I mean, okay, look, Sasaki, at least Sasaki has the excuse of, him manipulating his zone form to his natural abilities. But like straight up Queen, this is some freaky science shit, alright? Queen's a scientist. I know he's messing around. I'm like, okay, I'm not bothered by the rocket launchers inside his bodies. No, I'm just literally bothered by the fact that it's like, oh yeah, he somehow, removes his neck and tail from his body. And not just that, they're all like one connected piece. And I mean, like, let me go back a little bit at the chapter. Because it looks like it makes them look like all just one giant snake. Not even like in their bones or whatever. God, I don't even know the hell is with freaking Queen and what's his explanation? Because I think it explains that something like, oh yeah, those legs over there, they're kind of useless. Just nothing more than shed skin. The true power of a Brachiosaurus is like a snake. As I keep saying in the chapter review, damn it, Car, where was I? Yeah, like I keep saying in the chapter review, what the hell is Queen thinking? And personally, after rewatching any manga and Hollywood movie or whatever, you can't just understand the modes and reasonings of mad scientists. I've understood that. You could just never understand what they're thinking. There's a reason why they're called mad scientists. They're kind of mad thinking. So yeah. While I can't understand it, it makes whatever. It's just because really when I read the spoilers, I think I read it. It was like, oh yeah, Queen's body literally detaches. Like I think I said neck and tail detaches from its body. I'm like, what the fuck? And that surprised me, but yeah, I do have to admit the whole thing is like, oh yeah, I got these brachial launchers in my body, and of course, as long as I mention their name, they immediately take attack and BAM! And it's like, oh goddamn, I was just here trying to explain my brachial launch. BAM! So yeah, love that little gimmick. I guess now I have to talk about Sanji and his, I guess, quote unquote, newfound ability. And I know people were thinking it's like, oh yeah, he's going to have like a bigger use of manipulation of fire, but from how it seems, it seems like, from what I'm getting at, Sanji he's awakened to his abilities of, just like all the other, Vin smokes, except for Jojo, obviously, but yeah, the other Vin smoke being able to, take almost any damage and just be, because I forgot the scene. I forgot which of the brothers was it, but yeah, I remember one of the scenes where one of them got the face kicked and they're like, oh, let me just give me this hammer and boom, boom, just put it back to place, and it, just like that, Sanji's able to, kind of, I wouldn't say recover his body, like he regenerates or something, because how it seems like where he goes, it's like he got his broken body. He's like, oh wait a minute, just gotta put it back into place. So, this makes it seem like I don't know. It's definitely interesting, because I feel like it's leaning more and more to like, yeah, Sanji's, well, he's not as modified as all of his other brothers with all the other, special abilities, but, he's becoming more and more like them. And, well, I guess that's interesting. What else I could talk about? Okay, the thing with I don't know. I'm trying to say something, but I don't know. Words are really escaping me with this moment. Like, I don't know. Because I think this is cool. I feel like this might come later in the fight where, it's going to him being like, okay, I have to accept this. Look, I'm just, no matter what I do, I really can't escape my family. But, I accept that. And, Judge might not, rule over me just like the other ones. But, I'm still a Vin Smoke. I gotta, respect that, and there's something, and he's because there's gotta be something like that where he's like, you know what, even though, even though I don't really follow Judge or whatever, I still gotta use these abilities. You know, it won't be for Judge, but still, I gotta pull out the raid soon. I think it'll be like a big moment like that, and God, I can't believe it was so hard for me. I just talk about this. I feel like, you know, whenever I do the live reaction with the Runaway Warlords, I feel like at least there, I'll have a better, you know, understanding or talking about this. But yeah, it was that. Yeah, but yeah, I feel like whenever he actually pulls out the raid suit, it's going to be a big character moment for Sanji. What else? I mean, I couldn't just talk. I did talk about a lot about CP0. I mean, you know, I guess Momonosuke and Yamato, where Yamato's goal right now is, okay, look, I'll try to defuse the bomb. You try to make flame clouds, and you know, Momonosuke's just struggling with it, and he can only make, you know, tiny little flame clouds. And, you know, I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be like, it's almost about to hit. And then Momonosuke just makes a perfect flame cloud to help slow it down or something like that. That'll probably will be happen. Actually, I wonder if Yamato's going to get any more, like, into any more fights. I mean, because at this point, all we have left are basically fodder, so I don't know if it would bring any trouble, you know. But, yeah. What else I should talk about? But, I mean, it was pretty cool to see, you know, Yamato and his finally full zone form. And that's pretty cool. Actually, you know, speaking of Yamato full zone form, does Momonosuke have a hybrid? Because, I mean, I haven't seen Momonosuke go on a hybrid, like, ever. Huh. I wonder about that. Maybe that's why Vegapunk didn't consider it a failure. Who knows? Who knows? But, yeah, the whole thing with CP0, they're finally moving on. They're going after Robin, and, you know, the whole... I still do have to ask, who are on the ships? Because the ships do not look like Marine ships. I personally think, from the idea I thought of earlier, SSG, because, you know, I personally, that would be a really cool bubble of just SSG showing off, and, you know, because SSG is not under the control of the Marines, but the world government itself. So, you know, if they didn't want to send out the Marines right now, because the Marines are all completely spread out pretty thin right now, because, you know, they're going after all the warlords and everything. So, you know, obviously it's biting them in the ass, but we got SSG, and if they need to move in to go and kick some ass, that they need to. And so there's that. You know, finally, you know what? You know, out of anything, obviously it's like, oh my God, Rob Lucci, we already knew he's CP0, but like all these people that are currently in mask, all these Cyber Aegis Zero members that are in mask, I just want like a name from them. I don't even want them to take off the mask and be like, oh my God, it's actually that CP7 member or something. I just want like a name attached to these guys, please. Like just please. But yeah, and also they're still in their like waiting room. You know, I like the thing I'm just genuinely surprised is like, you know, no random rebellion samurai decided just to be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to walk into this room. Oh yeah, random. Well, I mean, if it's a rebellion samurai member, just some random dude, they probably don't even know about CP0. So, yeah, that's fair. I guess that's it. I do like, you know, all the kind of setup in this chapter, and it's interesting. The Queen's, I don't know what to say. It's so freaking weird. And, you know, the reveal of, oh my God, Sanji is just like his brothers. So, yeah, anything else I want to say? Pretty cool chapter review. You know, the mad scientist. I mean, at least we're getting more of that Queen fight. I don't know. Like, okay, just curious. You think, like, going from next time, you think we're either going to go to do. Sorry about that. Before I was interrupted by the cat. So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, I was saying. You know, I'm hoping next chapter. I'm wondering if we're going to continue with Sanji's fight, or are we going to, you know, go with Zoro's fight? Because I don't know. We still got like a couple of things to go left. I mean, we might get updates with all the other Straw Hats and some of the other fights I haven't mentioned. In, like, last chapter review, I talked about that. You know what? This mentioned CP0. I really do wonder if we're going to pick back up to X-Drake. Because X-Drake, he's a member of SWORD. So, you know, whatever this is coming up with, you know, it is very, if, you know, let's just say X-Drake somehow learns about this information that, you know, we learned from CP0 in this chapter, X-Drake would very much like to know about this, alright? It's a very important to SWORD, so, you know, I really wonder what X-Drake's doing. Also, Kid, Law, Hawkins, Killer, Apu could be dead for all I care. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other people because, you know, because everyone right now is thinking like, oh yeah, all we got is just, let's see, King and Queen, and then, you know, Kaios left. Obviously not that. We still got Big Mom. We still got Hawkins, who I am surprised. Before my camera decided to, you know, interrupt me. Where was I? Oh yeah, Hawkins. I'm surprised that Hawkins has on flip side. Who else? There's Apu, but still, all I'm saying is there's still other enemies than just King and Queen that we gotta deal with, and I do genuinely 100% feel that this battle is going to lead to, you know, once everyone else's battles are said and done, they're just going to, everyone else who can still fight, I still think Zoro's going to, you know, be pretty much out of commission after, you know, the King fight. But yeah, anyone else who can help him fight is going to help freaking goddamn Luffy defeat Kaido. I still think that's what's going to happen. You know, some people might disagree, but yeah, that's my thoughts and feelings about this chapter. You know, a pretty cool chapter. I know I still kind of sucked about explaining my things about Sanji, and, you know, with this chapter, but yeah, just, you know, I guess, I don't know, like, comment, subscribe. I mean, you could guys do that if you want to. If you don't, you don't. You know, I recently finally put up my, you know, final part for my Deltarune Chapter 1 catch-up streams. So, you know, check them out before we're going to get, because the next Deltarune video is going to be the final episode to my Let's Play that I did like 2 to 3 years ago. God, finally it's going to complete. Why it takes so long to complete? Yeah. But yeah, finally going to complete that final episode next time. I don't know. I don't have any. Well, okay. I did mention in the beginning. I do have one kind of video that I'm throwing out. I'm not sure if I'm actually doing it, but I'm thinking about making a full-on discussion video about, I guess, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and, you know, the years, the era of the game. You get me? Because it really, after, you know, Smash Ultimate ends, it really is kind of the end for the, essentially, the well, I don't know if I would say Golden Age or the Renaissance Age. The Age of Hype. Yeah. The Age of Hype for Smash. So, you know, yeah. That might be a video I might be doing. You might have to see that in the future. The also Black Clover chapter review soon. I'm probably going to do it next week because we're on a break. I like reading Black Clover. I know this might be controversial for some people, but I like Black Clover. I do like the direction where it's going. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time when we find out that Sanji's a little bit more of a freak than we expect him to be. So yeah. You guys like Sora? I mean, okay, I gotta be real with you guys. I like Kingdom Hearts. So, you know, that Sora reveal did not disappoint me. Freaking God. I don't know what else I should say. I mean, you know, okay, no matter what you could say about Kingdom Hearts, I just unabashedly like Kingdom Hearts, and even if it's a convoluted story and that we might be heading towards direction of reality or some shit and Final Fantasy versus 13. Actually, if you ever go to this far, I actually want to know. Like, I know the original plan for Final Fantasy 13 or 15 or whatever. What connections did it have to 13? Because from what I remember, I don't remember any particular connections from the trailers, but hey, maybe there was like a story leak that explains that, like, oh yeah, they made lightning or some shit. You know, yeah, oh shit, my dick's fucking hot. You know, I think I'll end this video before I get cut again by my freaking damn camera. I need to get a new camera. Yeah, see you guys next time or whatever. Spooky month.